BoomTown's back on a bicycle. The person in front of me is using a cell phone on the bike. That's illegal in California, don't you know? They also don't use helmets here, which makes me nervous. There you have it. Anyway, I'm back at the bike, going to the conference, sucking wind as usual. I am so out of shape. And I'm going to interview a guy who's head of Vodafone Netherlands about the future of mobile. So here I go. Okay, so here I am, as I said, riding to the conference on these beautiful canal-lined cobblestone streets of Amsterdam. And I gotta say, I am really in bad shape. Even the old dudes beat me. I have got to stop blogging so much and exercising just a little bit more. Okay, today what do we arrive to? An installation of 1 million digital fans that sort of turn when people tag them or something. I don't really know. Anyway, kind of cool. Let's try. Whoa! Oh, it doesn't go without. Oh look, these are going. Who knows why? Anyway, again, I have no idea, but it's cool. Mike, introduce yourself to the people back home.
Mike Freeze.
And you work for Liberty Global.
I do, yeah.
Now, you guys operate all over the globe, as opposed
countries.
in the U.S. And John Malone, who you work for, is the chairman. You got to start doing cable in the United States, and yet it remains the slowest, most lugubrious system in the world, really, considering it's a major
You mean
country.
compared to outside the U.S.?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, we have a little more competition outside the U.S., so we've been forced to innovate just a bit faster. We just launched in this country 120 megabits.
Amazing.
Got 160 megabits in Japan.
Which is
And the
what?
U.S. will get there. Trust me. Comcast.
When?
I think Comcast has said by the end of next year they'll have 3.0 launched everywhere.
Interesting.
So
What's the difference operating abroad in a broadband environment?
You know, I'd say there's more that's similar than difference, but differences are languages, cultures, regulatory agencies, competition.
Right.
More
so there's more
folks.
speed, there's
Yeah.
more offerings. And
Better
things
price per megabit.
Absolutely. We just had Kevin Martin at D this year, and we showed higher prices, slowest speed ever.
Yeah, what did he say to that?
He just sort of stared at his shoes, essentially.
Yeah,
You know.
well, we're a hedge against Kevin Martin.
Oh,
Basically.
excellent. Well, we're
That's what
looking
the
forward
international.
to it.
That's
Any
what
other,
we're
any
John's
other
hedge
big
against
trends
the
in
FCC.
interactive television? We're going to talk about that on stage. What's the biggest trend in interactive television, do you
Well, I
think?
think it's all about random access. Everybody wants their content, and I think our platform is uniquely positioned to give it to them.
Right.
Because we've got loads of capacity and speed, and you know, consumers, as you say, are more demanding, more sophisticated, and I think we're in the right position.
And is the entertainment industry ready to deliver that, or are they still sort of dragging their feet?
You know, honestly, I'm worried about the content industry because I think what's happening online is very scary, and
Well, yeah.
you know, if they go the way of the music industry, we're all in big trouble.
Right. They'd wish it would go away, I think. That's my impression.
Yeah, that's
whenever
impossible.
I talk
It
to
ain't going anywhere. And you know, $16 billion a year they're losing from online theft. And I think we're a good defense mechanism for that because we pay them, we protect our content, we're good partners. So I think in the long run, the content industry and the cable industry have a lot in common. And that's,
well, we'll see. I'm looking forward to interviewing you, Mike.
all right, me too. See ya.
How many of you believe that this business of will you be my friend is absolute insanity? Insanity. How many of you are ready to start thinking about all this in a different way? Some? A few? Is there a gender difference here? Oh, that was the last session, sorry. Let's see. How many of you are on only one social network? 1, 2, 3, 4 social networks, 5 social networks, 6 social networks. Look around you. The people who are now holding up their hands are very deviant. 7 social networks. How many of you are on 7 social networks? Okay. Anyone on more than 7? Okay, all right. We have, how many? How many are there? How many are, so many. Well,
Michael, introduce yourself.
I'm Michael Chow, GM of Nike Tech Lab at Nike.
Now, what are you doing here, Michael? What are we doing here in Amsterdam?
What are we doing here? We're surrounded by sheep and we're eating cheese sandwiches.
This is not like a U.S. conference. It's really interesting. It's a different. What is your takeaway from being here, and what are you going to talk about?
I'm going to talk about digital community connected to physical activity, Nike Plus.
Right.
And what are we doing here? I think we're learning that the Dutch have a fascinating collection of creativity and
like I say, we just make Twitter. That's what we do in the U.S.
exactly.
today. Anyway, so what's your takeaway? Anything faster broadband? What's different here than?
I don't know. It's a great collection of thinking and creativity that I think it doesn't necessarily always make it to the U.S. conferences.
Great. Thank you, Michael. Bye. So the day goes down on picnic in Amsterdam, and the Dutch enjoy themselves as they seem to do. A nice drink, a little Heineken, a little Amstel, and just enjoying this beautiful day. Okay, as I'm leaving Holland, I have to say, I'm just walking along and there's a sidewalk that's lit up. I have no idea why. This exemplifies my trip here. Crazy digital sidewalk. Why? No idea. Nonetheless, delightful. I like the Dutch.